I see the Albie was in chat. It's the Albie was in and a Quindy. As we go on. That was my graduation song. ReaperLand, number 2000. Take one. Hi, Quindy. How's it going on this lovely Friday? Ooh, it's hot in here. Is it hot in here to you?
Nope.
Oh. I think it's just because there's a lot going on. I'm juggling. Oh, gotta turn my audio down. There we go. That was probably a notification for something. Make sure I got this all lined up. There we go. Look at this cool artwork. Yeah, this is Max Dunbar, the guy who did this art. This is his D&D character that he drew as like a little doodle on his own. And then apparently Jason Wiebe, one of our sculptors, Jason Wiebe, sculpted it. And this is a 3D print of that sculpt of this guy. I don't know his name. I haven't asked Max. I don't know if Max said this character's name, but who needs a name when you look this cool, right? It's badass. I like I love Max Dunbar's art. It's really good. I'm glad that Jason was able to catch the crazy-eyed owl. Like the crazy owl eye. Like all wigged out, this guy. He's like all wigged out. But yeah. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Let me pull up. I got chat pulled up over here. I can full screen it. Here we go. What does that say? Twisted Oma? I should doodle half that well. I mean, doodling's doodling. I did see a cool thing that I saw. I think you can get it on Amazon. It's called, oh crap, I can't remember. But it's like a puzzle thing for couples or like people or roommates. This is like a cool thing that I might try out. It's like when you go to the toilet, you know, some people have magazines and stuff for you to read. This one is like a puzzle book or like a questionnaire book or a little doodle book that you can do as like a household. So like the kids can draw in it and answer questions and puzzles and things like that. It's meant to it's like a bonding thing for families or couples. So I thought that was really interesting. I might try that. Man, a lot of stuff happened today. This morning I did a bunch of Reaper Challenge League submissions. So all the submissions for the Reaper Challenge League, I will finish that tonight. The quarterly contest ended at 1 today. I just posted the results to that. And obviously badges go on sale tonight at 6. So I've been double checking all of that and getting that ready. Also submissions for teachers. Got that all ready this morning as well. So there's already classes coming in. And tonight at 6, submissions for games open up. Cool apron. Oh, yeah, this is I wear it at work, but it's Southpaw Crafts, I think, a vendor at ReaperCon last year. They had these available at the booth, and I've been using it for work. That's why it's all dirty, obviously. But it's an aesthetic, it's whatever. I wear it because when I'm at my desk and working and things like that, casting and making molds, it saves my clothes from getting dirty for the most part. But yeah. Ooh. Did you go see any movies recently, Justin? Have you seen John Wick?
I saw
65.
It sucked.
Yeah. He said it sucked. Justin can't talk to us today. There's something going on with the microphone in there.
The mixer itself is the problem.
Yeah. So I went and watched John Wick last weekend. Hopefully Ron did his homework. I want to talk to Ron about John Wick next Thursday for Reaper Live. Does anybody know if there's a Kickstarter update? I think I should know that, but I don't. I don't know if there's a Kickstarter update today. I can ask Ron, but I'm not sure. What else? Oh, the D&D movie comes out this weekend. I get to go watch that. But I have my mother and father-in-law coming in, so we're getting our guest room set up. So I got a new bed. We painted the walls. You know, normal house shenanigans. Still going on. But, yeah. Ta-da! Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Today, I want to do meme review for the Discord. Want to look at the winners for the quarterly contest. Want to talk about the quarterly contest going forward in the future. And maybe play a little bit of Tailspire. I've been wanting to play it for a while and mess around with it, so we might mess around with that on stream. I think that'd be fun. Was up in Irving last Saturday, Twisted Oma. Aw, man. Unable to make it to Reaper. Yeah, Irving is not too close to Reaper. It's still probably about 30 minutes away or so, I think. I haven't been to Irving in a while, but it's pretty decently close, especially if you're coming from far away. Wahoo! I'm excited. I get to start scheduling all the classes and stuff coming up soon for ReaperCon. It's about to get full swinged. Yeah, a lot of stuff planned and ready to go. Let's see, let's go back. Let's look at this for anybody that just joined, obviously. This was posted on Twitter a little bit ago. And Ron wanted me to know that this is not going to be for sale. It's just Jason sculpted it for Max Dunbar, and we made it. We reprinted it for him. But he was just showing it off because he thought it was cool, and I wanted to highlight it because I think that's pretty cool. And obviously, you could talk about going from concept to miniature and some of the things that you kind of have to do. Like in this drawing, you can see there's kind of like these stray beard hairs kind of going in gnarly directions, but if you look on the sculpt, it's pretty linear and gravity going down. But a lot of the main details are there. So obviously all the stuff on the belt with the potions and the skulls and everything like that. You can't have all this like crazy, like feather, slight, crazy, barbed, thin hair on the owl. So you can still get that crazed look, that mangy look. It's pretty much all about the personalities in the face there. But the main thing to look at and talk about that is the staff. You can see up here, the staff is kind of thin around the legs of the spider, and it has the thin webs. You really can't do that on such a small miniature like this, so you have to kind of stylize it and things like that. That's just going from concept to miniature, obviously. Queen of Kings asks, will the nativity scene set ever be available in plastic? I don't think there are any plans for it, but I don't think anybody's thought about it or brought it up. I'll bring it up in the next meeting that we have, our next production meeting, which is on Monday. I'll talk about it. I'll bring it up and see what people think. Let me see, nativity. Nativity. Plastic. I can do that. I just don't think it would spin on our minds. I'm sure you can't bend over without properly chaos, yeah. I mean, he has all these contents. He's probably like weighed down so much with his backpack and all of his little skulls and potion bottles and bags and pouches. Yeah, maybe he doesn't need to bend down. Maybe he just sends his owl like to go down and pick stuff up. His little owl. Hey, Albivazin. Hey, Albivazin, I got your emails about the volunteering and things like that for BGGCon. That would be a good reason for a familiar? Yeah, especially for such a small guy. I did get your emails. I just haven't had a chance to respond yet. I have it in a folder. It's unread, so I know it's there. I will be asking on Reaper Live as well. I guess I'll ask today as well. But for BGGCon coming up in May, I think, it'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, I'm sorry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's 4 days. I think it's Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend. No, Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And we'll be doing a paint and take there. A Reaper will. We'll be doing a paint and take at BGG Con. And I need volunteers. So if anybody's in town or if you're around, you can come get a free ticket to BGG Con and come help me run a paint and take. So I'll be doing that there. I just want to put that out there. If anybody is interested, you can email me, John, Jon, at reapermini.com. And I'll get that together and set that up. But yeah, let's move on to the quarterly contest. Obviously, you guys, there was a tie for 4th place, but let's talk about the honorable mention first. Honorable mention from Melissa Hurt. Melissa Hurt with the honorable mention. Look at this guy. Look at the lighting on this guy. So good. Such a good action pose for an owlbear, but obviously the lighting is very awesome on this one, coming from this direction, you can tell. But the face is lovely. The eye, I think Melissa did a really good job. I also like the hint of like the tips of the feathers are that kind of slight darker color, either a purple or a black. But same as kind of matching the ears, the inside of the ears a little bit. But shout out to Melissa. I like this guy with the book. John, did you decide anything about the cards? No, we're still deciding if we want to use them for ReaperCon. We're talking about plans. I know I want to use them in some way. I just don't have a set plan of what to do with them. I know I want to use them. We just don't know. Bookend kitties. How much trouble is my wallet going to be when I go to Reaper Physical Store for the first time? Not too bad. I don't think it'll be too bad for you. Maybe ReaperCon. ReaperCon, if you're coming to ReaperCon, it might be worse for you. But if you come to the physical store, it's not much different. All right, so that was honorable mention. And then we have a tie for 4th place. So this is Gray Mail. Gray Mail. If you have spent any time on the Discord, you might know that name, or the forums. Gray Mail. It looks like they put Sesame Street on this sign, and it says, "That's a Big Bird," is the title of this one. Obviously going for Big Bird. But this was very clever and warrants a tie for 4th place, in my opinion. I love it when people do these funny kind of diorama-ish bases for the quarterly contest. We normally get them every time, so shout out to Gray Mail. For a tie for 4th place with Greg Lohman. Greg Lohman doing the OSL, maybe by the campfire owlbear with the dark side and the light side. I also like the transition in the middle here, where you can kind of see the actual colors of the feathers transitioning from the sides and the front. Also known as Sarducci in chat. Shout out to Greg. This one's lovely. Your first time placing? Nice, Sarducci. This one's lovely. Also like the little hint, the little glint in the eye there. This is a good OSL. It's very, very fun. It's just nice to look at, to be honest. It's very lovely. My Fuzzy Kitty, nice. This is a lovely, lovely paint job. And then we go into 3rd place with Lana T, the old Lana Tesler. Look at this. I think this was modeled after Eastern something owl. I had it pulled up, but I can't remember. I'm so sorry. But I think this was reference to an actual like paint scheme on an owl. Obviously, you can kind of see the different colors of feather, what you normally see, kind of that different gradient and that different feather colors, things like that. I think this is the only one that placed that was kind of a brownish color to it. Also kind of like its little white masks, like white mask paint theme with the white tips of the ears. Lovely, a touch with the actual skin of the paw being a lighter color compared to the darker part of the fur. So very, very fun. For 2nd place for Lana T, or no, 3rd place, sorry. I got confused because of the tie for 4th place. We have 3rd place for Lana Tesler, and then we have 2nd place with Tyler. This one was called Acid Trip. He did the old mirror trick back in the day when we didn't allow composite images, but now we allow composite images to kind of avoid this. But sometimes it's kind of cool to do the whole mirror trick where you show the back of the model. But this one was called Acid Trip. I like how he did things in layers, like around the head. You can kind of see that kind of spiral under feather, over feather kind of look, with half fur, half feathers. Kind of like it with the glowing blue eyes. But I also like that he made the base pink, that like kind of pinkish color, pink and purple. Nice Acid Trip for second place for Tyler. Tyler Paulson, I think is the name. And then we have first place with Kara. Kara Curley in first place with the composite image of all multiple angles. Obviously, first place. I like the pink feathers, just because it stands out so much from the brown fur of the actual like owl bear. But it's unique. With having that bright color, but also the under feather, like the under part of the feathers, you can see that they're that light brown with the white. When the slight pink in the faces as well, like over here, you can kind of see that light pink edging around the brow and the top of the ears. Impossibly clean and crisp, Sarducci says. Yep. Rumor has it that Kara might be teaching a class at ReaperCon. So Kara Curley here might be teaching a class at ReaperCon. Who knows? Ooh. But congratulations. So I will talk with Kara about the next quarterly model that we will be doing. And we might have some rule changes. There might be some big shakeups coming up in the quarterly contest. We might rename it to something else. But it would still kind of have the same spirit of the quarterly contest, but we might be kind of shifting gears a little bit on these contests and kind of refocusing and rebranding it a little bit. But I know that we've had some things in the past where we, what's the word? It was started on Facebook, and so it had stayed on Facebook for a long time until Matt left. And then I took over for him for the quarterly contest. And I heard some people giving feedback about, I've always wanted to enter the quarterly contest, but I don't have Facebook, or I don't want to use Facebook, and things like that. So I tried moving it over to reapermini.com. That way, like this one was done through reapermini.com, and coming up with some functionality that would help a lot of people. But then obviously got some things like that. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. That's fine. That's okay. It's okay, Quindy. She's talking about how I misspelled quarterly. Quarterly. But I know what it means. I like it was on Reaper, Roger says. So the next quarterly contest will be done through a website called WooBox. And it'll be kind of done much like how it looks on Reaper, but it's a lot easier to share and stuff to other social medias and things like that. Plus the presentation format's a lot easier, and the back-end controls are a lot easier for me and to set parameters and things like that I don't have that functionality on reapermini.com currently. If it gets fixed, then we'll go back, but we'll be using something different this next time going around. So, woo! Congratulations to the 23rd quarterly contest winners. So congratulations. It's always fun. I love watching the quarterly contests, especially whenever I used to get the email sent to me. I could see them way ahead of time and things like that. So good job. We talked about this already, and I made the posts on socials. Back to this. I'm going to talk about this really quick. I've been working on it pretty much all morning, getting it ready. So after tonight, this goes live at 6, ReaperCon on tabletop.events. So you'll be able to get your badges, all that stuff. And then pay attention to this tab right here, So when you guys get to this page, there should be a couple of news updates for you. There'll be some videos in there and some written instructions if you're confused and saying, hey, it'll be just kind of generic news. But as the months and weeks and stuff go on leading up to ReaperCon, I'm gonna be posting a bunch of news here. This will send you emails and things like that. So once we get the swag box items in, I'll start showing you previews of what the models are gonna look like, class updates, vendor updates, things like that will all come through this little news section. But it will also send you an email once you have a badge. Yeah. That's pretty much all it for ReaperCon.com, or ReaperCon 2023. Going live tonight at 6 for badges. And just really quick so you can see the badges. These are all the badges that you guys will see right here. And then you click on them, it has all the information, and you'll just hit this buy button over here. Boop. Any one of those. Go to checkout, add it to your badge, you'll get a badge number, and then that badge number will be used for everything for ReaperCon. So I hope you guys enjoy. Give me feedback, let me know. And throughout the weeks, you're going to see, like right now, there's only one thing on the event schedule here. It's the meet and greet. You guys will be able to see all this stuff as things start getting filled up, as teachers get approved, as classes get approved, as hobby hijinks get imported, the costume contest. It will start filling up all of these pages, and you guys will be able to see them. But important thing is you can't purchase tickets yet until tickets get turned on, but you'll be able to see everything. So that'll be fun. Woo! I get to show this off. Ron showed me this earlier today, or yesterday. He gave me this yesterday. This is the quarterly contest, or not the quarterly contest. This is January, February, March, April? Is April next month? So this is the April promo model for next month. Torque the Blood Club Bugbear, and we showed this off on ReaperLive. But this is the painted version done by Daryl, and you'll be able to get this in April for $40 or more, once per order per day. And I really approve of why we're doing this. Ron wants to show off what the 3D prints are going to look like in the Kickstarter for Bone 6. So this is an additional Blood Club Bugbear. It's not one of the ones that's in the options for the Kickstarter, but it's one that is additional to it. But it's to kind of show you a quick little preview of what to expect when you get those 3D prints from production for Bone 6. Very cool. So there we go. So you can see it a little bit better. But this will be going out later tomorrow morning when it starts tomorrow night at midnight, basically. So shout out to the Blood Club Bugbear. That's a nice looking fantasy Rug Tarky, Quinty says. That's a nice looking fantasy Rug Tarky. You're saying it matches the one in Bone 6 for size and style? Yes, Pendrake, it does, yes. It looks like it should be a part of that grouping. But Ron said that that one didn't get finished in time, so he didn't include it into the grouping. But now it's just a good thing to just kind of give it to you. But it's also a good kind of test for you to see what kind of quality to expect when you get your Bone 6 Kickstarter. So I love it. I think it's very smart. Ron is a smart man. So there we go. Oops. Leaking information. That was nothing important. It was just the instructional videos for ReaperCon. Let's see. I want to do a gift chat, like, towards the end of, like, I want to do this one day on stream where everybody goes to the gift chat and they just start putting gifts in here. This is my favorite. Wait, why can I not make this bigger? That's weird. I can't make this bigger. I thought I could. No. That's weird. I thought I could blow this up like I could do everything else. But see, going to nope. But I want to like pull this up towards the end of the episode and just have people spam GIFs. I think that'd be fun. Like I've said this a bunch of times, but this is my favorite channel in the Discord. A lot of the times when I'm working at my desk, I will just have this channel pulled up, and I look up every now and then, and it makes me laugh constantly. Just because I love when people have conversations with GIFs. I don't know why I like it so much, but I just like the natural progression of things. So like for instance here, like it shows Fetus doing this guy that's kind of bouncing, and it was in response to this guy expanding and blowing up. And then since he was bobbing, BT did the head bob in the car, and then it shows him Freddie Mercury playing singing, but then it jumps to the guy who played Freddie Mercury in the movie. It's just the natural progression of the conversation of what happens in this channel, and it makes me laugh so hard. It's great, good times. Somebody asked is this the pets channel? The pets channel is right here. So this is the pets channel. Obviously, this is where people post all their pets. Is that a turtle from the Steve? There's a turtle, and then Pineapple showing some cats. Here's Vakaroha showing her cat. Oh no, that's a sad post. I didn't see that. I haven't looked through these yet. I'm sorry, Vakaroha, if you're watching. She had to say goodbye to her rescued dumpster baby, Genghis Khan. 15-year-old. I'm sorry, Becca. But yeah, this is the pets channel. My ranger's familiar. That's a good picture. Hinby. And this is Ushan. He's a sculptor from Mexico. Heriberto. If you come to ReaperCon, he came to ReaperCon last year. Oh, there's Dicey. Look at that. This is such a proper girl. Oh, my dog crosses her legs like that sometimes. Happy St. Patty's Day from Kuro Neko. Yeah, I look through these all the time. Heriberto posts his two dogs on here all the time. There's Gimboy. I love it when cats do this with the headbutt. Justin, do your cats do this? They don't headbutt? Do you ever headbutt them?
I do, yes.
Oh, okay.
Harley's an a-hole. She doesn't do anything that's loving.
There you go. Ooh, I like these stairs. Heriberto. He has these cool little stairs. I wonder if this goes down to the basement, or is this first floor, second floor? It looks like there's natural light, so I don't think there's a basement, but that's such a cute picture. Corporea says we have mutual headbutting. Skytroke with his little cat box. I like these cats that are like kind of gray with the yellow eyes. So cute. Dragon worm. With a little furry chihuahua. 13, BT. She turns 13 tomorrow. But that was 25, so what is that? 6 days ago? Yeah, I'm a little bit behind. I don't really, I catch up on these slowly because I don't want to catch up on all of them all at the same time. Perfect. Double checking. What was I gonna do? I was gonna go into something. Oh, memes? Where's memes at? Boop. Memes would be good. All right, I want to check out Tailspire. I have Tailspire. I don't know how loud this is gonna be, so Justin, you're gonna have to let me know.
Okay.
Oh, my sound just did something. I wonder why. I don't know how loud it is. You good?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay. This is Tailspire. I've never messed with it before, so we're going to be learning all at the same time. But it's kind of like a dungeon building thing. I've been wanting to mess around with it for a while. I got it a while ago, but I haven't checked it out, and I figured we would check it out on stream, just because. So we're just going to create a new one. Why not? What should we call it? What was that place called? Moondale? Call it Moondale. So, owner, last played, never. Show delete button? No. We'll hit play. We'll see how this goes. Hi, Crow and Echo. So, where do we start? Where should we start? I don't know. We'll just poke around. We'll do street. Looks like we have a basic street. So we can put it down. Are we able to drag it? So looks like we can drag to create multiples. Are these the only options we have? It looks like it. I wonder what this looks like. Oh, you have to click it. Perfect. I don't know what the buttons do, so I got to learn the buttons. Like, I need to find the rotate buttons. They appear. Control Y. Toggle grid. Toggle build light. Water build. Paste slate. So we can rotate the map. I see that. I can zoom in and out. I wonder what happens. So these place, but I need to figure out how to rotate. I don't see a rotate button. So X plus click snaps. Control left click moves it vertically. Don't know what that means. You can move them around. Is there a way to delete? I honestly should have messed around with this beforehand, but who cares? We're doing it live, chat. Right-clicking doesn't work. Right-clicking, it just allows me to move the screen. If I right-click, it grabs the screen and moves it. I can zoom in. If I left-click, okay, so if I select it and then right-click, it deletes it. Okay, so is it possible to select all these? I guess it's not. So if I double click, it takes my view there. Oh, wow, it would really suck to have to select every single one of these to delete them. So that's how you close the library, open the library, pick an asset. Okay, open library. So, I wonder if there's like a multi-select tool. Toggle build light, toggle grid, undo, redo, paste slab, copy slab, cut slab. Cut. I really don't want to have to select every single one. interesting. Turn-based mode, cutscene mode. That's pretty cool. It sounds like we can control the camera a lot. I've seen people when they use this, they use it for kind of cinematic explanations instead of actually like moving the minis around and things like that. From what I've seen. I'm curious as to what street level that we did. I kind of want to see if there's like a... So this is the build function. So this is like structures. It looks like there's a bunch of structures in here. Containers, fences, food and drink. That's perfect. Cyberpunk and sci-fi. Medieval fantasy. Perfect. These look like monsters and player characters. These look like structures. So I'm curious if there's any like grass. There has to be like grass tufts or like grass floor tiles. So we have those. Doors, desert village. Cool styles. Castle, castle ruins. Aberration. Lava. Oh, we can have a lava area. Cavern, that's inside, obviously. Looks like there's train tracks. Harbor. Docks, there's docks. So that's good to have. Marble Palace, for when we want to do that. Merchant, whenever we want to build that. So we have sewers, and I saw water. So there's temporary water, so we could have like water, a water slot there. There's Collins. So we could have water if we wanted to. Smaller water, obviously. Can't click on this. So I wonder why it's grayed out like that. So we'll do undo just to see. I'm surprised there's no grass tiles. I am unsure.
Can it make roads?
It can.
What about trains?
I don't know if I haven't seen trains.
Gotta have more trains, John.
More trains. I've seen people build outside tiles before, so I know that there's like rolling hills and things like that. Let's see. Build mode. Library. Oh, just kind of like tutorials. These are tutorials.
John, what is this again?
John, what is this?
Tailspire? Yeah.
Tailspire, motherfucker. What they figure out? Hey, I had a real question.
Yes.
Kids ticket says $2 on the thing. Is there a reason why it's $2 and not free?
I think it has to be a minimum. I can't do 0. Campaign and board settings. Okay, height, stat 1, tiles, player restrictions. Okay, so this is just controls. Atmosphere settings and things like that. That is the name, Tailspire. Yeah, Tailspire. Oh, it says X plus left click. Are you on the bottom? Drag select. Oh, thank you. I'm really curious as to how to do like big floor. Let's look at the filter and do grass. Oh, where's that at? It's under cavern, under grassland. So we could do this. There's a big slabs of grass, like that. So then we can drag it. There we go. So we could do multiple squares just like that. Snap. There we go. So it's snapping to it. So I can move the camera. Let's make a 3x4. Let's make a big 3x4. So we'll make a big 3x4. And we'll put like a tent. Tent. One more. We'll see what this looks like. I wonder if we can scale. Left mouse button to keep them hovered, and then middle mouse wheel. Thank you, Pendrake. Let's see. I wonder if I can scale this. We'll undo that. It's still not letting me rotate.
It is technically secure. Very secure.
So I tried selecting the tile and then hitting the mouse wheel, it just zooms in still. Or if I click it in. I'm surprised it doesn't have it on the bottom for scaling. Also, this tint is very weird. I figured out how to rotate this. So I can rotate the camera, move the camera.
Actually, I did that. I can't follow this.
Oh, that's lighting mode. Don't want that. Oh, I just realized my battery's not plugged in. Hold on, I gotta plug in the laptop battery. I do want to mess around with this though and build things and have like little scenic things. I think that'd be very fun. Plus, I think I have the ability to get 3D files and import 3D files into here. So that way I could build little scenes and put our miniatures inside. I think I should be able to do that. Let me delete this. All right, still getting used to the camera rotation. I'll get there. Okay. That's kind of cool. All right. Which tint did I have? I selected this one. I really need to figure out how to rotate though. Yeah, rotation is important. Let me see. Help. Toggle help. Oh, it's only on the bottom. Settings. Keybind. Let's look for keys. Quality settings, UI settings. Okay. It doesn't have button settings. Oh, key map. Here we go. A rotation. Building controls. Rotate 90 degrees. Middle mouse button. Yeah, so it's just clicking the middle mouse button. Okay. So let's try that. Rotate 90 degrees. Middle mouse button. It's not working. I wonder if I change it to another button. Rotate 90 degrees. Let's do F. F. Okay, so I just changed the key. Pendrake says it's awkward. No, I'll just use F to rotate it. So that's kind of cool. So I can put this here, rotate it like this. What's the snap button? X. So like this. There we go. So F, rotate this like this. We'll snap it. Okay, I'm learning. Oh, cool. You can kind of stack it. So you can stack it that way if you wanted to. I'm gonna undo this one. Okay, we're learning, chat. We're learning. So we'll rotate this like this. We'll snap it. Okay, I wonder how close we can zoom in. Oh, we can get pretty close. So we can get pretty close on the zoom in here, and then rotate it around. So I'm gonna experiment at home, because I believe I saw a tutorial on how to import your own STLs, and it would be really cool if I could set up this little scene. You won't be able to type, Collins, because it's not logged in, just so you know. I already know a troll, one troll to another troll, I got you. And that would be cool if I could set up little scenes with like in the village or anything like that, and import our STLs to kind of show them and things like that. Plus, you can allow us to build out big little scenes here, and we might be able to play some chat D&D, some chat little things. Also, let's mess around with like cinematic mode, cutscene mode. I'm gonna watch a tutorial on this. Exploration mode, turn-based mode is kind of cool. I guess that's for like when you're actually running your game. You can turn it to turn-based mode while you're the GM and things like that. So we have a tent. I wonder if there's a campfire. Fire? Camp. There's no little campfire or like a fire wood. Wood? Just kind of shows us what's all labeled as wood, I'm assuming. I wonder what other assets you can get in. So this is food, furniture, fire. Oh, here we go. I nailed it. So we got the fireplace. We can put our fire down, and it has little animation that goes with it. Look at that. It has a little animation that goes with it. Stool. Little bench. Let's see what comes up when we type in camp.
John, that's the slowest fire I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. We can put up like a little adventuring camp, so like multiple people have like their camp set up, just like that. Maybe put some bedrolls. Put like some bedrolls on both sides. It's kind of nice. We could set up like their adventuring packs or something like that. This is kind of nice. That adventuring pack seems really big though. There we go. It's kind of nice. It's a little adventuring camp here. That seems lovely. I kind of like it. We can have set up a little like tanning thing here. Nice. Let's look. Cliff. I wonder if you can scale these. I'm pretty sure you can. Should be able to.
Real question, John.
Yes.
Why are your bedrolls outside of your tent, not inside your tent?
It's a fantasy.
Okay.
It's a fantasy land. You can do whatever you want.
Sleeping outside.
Kind of want to put this like that. You can start like kind of building up a mountainside.
Do you have goblins? Can you put a little goblin on top of that hill?
Can I put a goblin on the top of this little cliff here?
Like he's watching.
I can see if we have one. I'm pretty sure we do. Goblin. Yeah. We got this guy. He's right there. Kind of chilling. He's like an assassin. We can also get like a mage. We can put a mage up there. What do you think about that?
Sure, steps in the right direction. They're a little weird in the color, but I mean.
I don't know why they're grayed out like that.
That's a nifty looking tool.
Yeah, you make little sets and little dioramas. Yeah, and you can
Those are
boom.
minis?
No. And I know you can roll dice eventually when you start playing. Players, atmosphere, campaign, and board settings. Boards. Publish copy. Let's go to the player's point of view. So when you're actually playing, I think you should just be able to grab dice and roll the dice that are on the board here. So if I wanted to roll a d12, I just grab this and roll it. And you can just pick it up and kind of drop it to roll it. So just keep rolling sevens. Let's just roll one more d20 so you can drag it around and throw it. I like that it kind of throws it onto the board. Like when you're hovering it, you can just kind of toss it and then it bounces and it stays there. I don't know how to clean up the dice. Like it looks like they just stay there. I wonder if they interact with this. Yeah, they do a little bit. I wonder if you can just make it roll down the tint. Yeah, so it interacts with the terrain. That's kind of cool. So it's like, hey John, roll a d12 for damage. And you just roll it onto the board. And you can zoom in and it's rolled an 8. That's kind of fun. I like having the dice, especially if the players over there, you can each have your own dice over here to roll them. And then if you have advantage or disadvantage, natural 20 and a 2 from a player's point of view. And then we go back to GM mode, and then obviously GM mode can do all kinds of stuff with moving the models and fog of war. I heard there's fog of war, so you should be able to mess around with that. There's the miniatures. It's cool that they become out of focus when you're not looking at them like that, and then they become in focus. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, Zachariah, this is Tailspire. Yeah. For now, props and tiles can't be scaled by, but creatures may have a few sizes they can be scaled to. Okay, so let's click this goblin, and I think if you do this, it can scale them. Maybe goblin. Oh, this is terrain. Goblin. Let's do this ranger. Boop. Teleport creature, elevate creature, rotate creature. So you can rotate them like this. If you hold Alt and click on them, they spin. It doesn't look like you can grow them. Oh, this is just the display. Yeah, doesn't look like I can. I like that you can rotate them though, to like show which way they're facing, and things like that. Let's put this guy up here, and we'll face him this way. So let's say that they might be ambushing these guys, ambushing the players. So you can come up with a little scenario, and I think there's fog of war. You should be able to turn on fog of war for the players and such. So they're so you can show them certain things that you want to show them as a DM. But it's kind of fun to set up little set pieces like this, especially for the people that have like to play with little TVs in the middle of their table and things like that. Hey, Miniature Monthly, thanks for the raid. What's up? I didn't see that. I just looked up a chat. What's up, everybody? I like it for world building and borrowing from all the pre-built stuff out there. Yeah, I seen that you could share your maps. So I've seen a lot of people building all kinds of maps and things like that, and then sharing them online. And all you have to do is just download them, and it builds everything here. So I think that'd be very fun to just kind of jump in and do some things like that. But I'm gonna see about getting custom STLs, because I've seen some ways to do that. Might be able to import some STLs and be able to kind of showcase things. So I'll look into that and start building things out like that. I I see, let's do like a cliff. I wonder if there's like a cliff face or mountain or rock. So you can put some like structures out there. I know we've seen the lava tavern, the inside of the cave. Wow, it looks like you can piece together to build all kinds of stuff. Like we could put some stairs that lead up, like into the mountains. F. So now, how would I raise the plane? It says that you can raise the plane, but I don't know how to do that. Oh, I guess you would just do this, like that. It would snap up to the next level. Boop. Move, oh, control, move vertically. So you can do this. Move vertically, like that. Up to the next level. And then obviously now you have your staircase. I see. Sick. Moonlight, this is Tailspire. It's been out for a while. It's still in early access. I know a lot of people have been using it and things like that for Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. But I've seen people to where you can control the camera. For instance, like if I'm zoomed in and I'm like, let's say you're playing with your players and you start to describe like what your camp scene looks like or whatever section that you're at in your adventure, you could set this to cinematic mode and kind of record like a fly through, like you're controlling a camera. So like while you're explaining it, you can kind of like go really slowly, like span across really slowly and maybe do like a rotation around the campfire, but obviously controlled. Just move it really slow. You know what I mean? Just kind of set the scene for your players. And then obviously you can have player characters if you wanted to. Like you could have like they have set minis that you could use. And things like that. So let's go to player mode. There's player mode and DM mode. So you can like put minis in and control them and rotate them around. Move them around. You can throw dice to play games. So it might be a fun thing to do on stream. But will Reaper be bringing something like Miniature Monday, like something that paint minis start to finish in one stream? Possibly. It could be potential stuff in the future. It won't, I mean, it would be something like that, but I don't know if we would sell a product with it like we did last time or anything like that. But it's always an option. I know that Kara Curley lives pretty close, so I think it would be fun to have her come in and maybe paint stuff from start to finish. Because I know she might be teaching some classes at ReaperCon, but we'll see. But it's in the cards, Lieutenant Floby. It is on the table. So I'll experiment with a little bit of this and then how we can integrate it with Twitch chat so we can maybe run some little scenarios and things like that. I'm going to exit to main menu. Yeah, I'm not going to save it just because I'm just learning and messing around. But I just wanted to test it because I've seen a lot of people use it and stuff on Twitch and messing around with it and things like that. I think it's a cool tool to kind of mix in with your other gaming stuff, either for like setting the scene for things and getting like a picture in your mind of where things are laid out and things like that. I think it's a pretty cool idea. So yeah. And that's pretty much all I got for today, really. I got to go finish setting up all the ReaperCon stuff. So I know the teachers are still submitting stuff, and the vendors are about to go on sale. But everything, all the badges open up tonight at 6. That is the big thing for tonight. I'll close with that tabletop. There we go. So tonight badges go on sale. So this will all be going live tonight at 6. So, woo! It's nothing crazy. It's just admission badges. All that other stuff will come later with classes and events and all that stuff. And you guys will see that being populated as we go on. But it all starts pretty much kind of tonight. Let's see. I think I said I wanted to raid my guild leader. So I think that would be fun. She's doing a streamathon today. I gotta pause this.
It'd be fun. She's
So
doing
we
a
don't get-
streamathon today.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna change it. Don't worry. I'm changing it. Don't get mad. No, there she is. All right. No more double John. So it looks like she's not doing too much crazy. It looks like she's leveling something. She might be leveling a sub job for something. But this is one of my all-time favorite games. It's Final Fantasy XI. I played it for a long time, and a new classic server came out about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago now almost, I think. And this is my guild leader that runs all of our raids and things like that. So we will be raiding her. She's doing a streamathon. If you guys want to go check out and look at one of the games that I love playing, I've been playing since I was a child in high school. It's an absolute amazing, lovely game. We're going to be raiding her. Her name is Lynn. We'll be, if you want to check out the game, it's a good view. It's a good view to look at. Sorry for the double. I'm a professional, I promise. Did the raid start? Oh. Okay. Are you able to start it? Or do I have to?
I can't send it.
Okay, I'll send it. But this is a 22-year-old game. Came out in 2002. It's a 20-year-old game now at this point. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm going to go watch the D&D movie this weekend. We'll report back on Thursday. I'm assuming a lot of people in chat either might or might not go see it. Ron has homework to go watch John Wick. I have homework to go watch Star Wars. I did watch the first movie the other night. I'm going to watch the other two probably on Sunday. So I will give my reviews on Reaper Live next week. So yeah, hope everybody have a good weekend. Thanks for rating. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling with me. We'll see you next week. Have fun. Bye.